Hey guys, and welcome to day 6 of our Coach Basics training. Me and Liam today want to talk to you about conversations, follow-ups, and tracking. Always eating something. Tracking who you're talking with. So we talked about day 1, how it's really important to have a list of 10 in play. 10 people who you're actively talking to, developing relationships with, and informing about what challenge groups you have coming up, what you actually do, how you help people, and how you can help them reach their health and fitness goals. And so this really plugs into what that is and what it looks like. So first, let's talk about, I'm going to share my screen with you here in a second, but I want to encourage you to really develop a system now for tracking those conversations. And mine has developed and changed so many times over the years. In the beginning, I did nothing but track my conversations via Facebook Messenger, and I would type in Shakeology to the Facebook Messenger search box, and then all my conversations I've ever had regarding Shakeology would pop up, and that's how I would follow up with people, and that's how I would know who I was talking to. It's incredibly inefficient. Mom coach life. And I lost a ton of people that way. So the best piece of advice I can give you in the beginning is to develop some sort of tracking system. Pen and paper is fine for right now. That being said, there are several fantastic tracking systems online. Google Streak is one that many coaches love. It's just a Google tracking system spreadsheet. I know many people use Teamzy. There are several others. I recently started using Airtable, which I'm going to show you in a second. It really doesn't matter. It could be an Excel spreadsheet or it could be pen and paper. And I've used pen and paper for the past 8 months or so, maybe almost a year, and that worked great for me as well. And I had a highlighter system, so I would write a person's name who I'm talking to about joining my upcoming group and asking questions. I would write down the date that I talked to them last. I'd write down their phone number or email sometimes, and then I would write down my recommendation and some key things about them and their journey. So their goal is to lose 50 pounds. They have a history of knee surgery. They just had a baby 3 months ago. Things like that. They're specific to them and what their goals are. And then I'd write my recommendation of what I believe would be the best fit for them and kind of where we're at in our conversation. And when they signed up, then I would highlight them in blue. And if they sign up as a coach, I would outline it in green. And if they said, you know what, it's just not a good time for me right now, then I would say, okay, no problem. I completely understand. Would you mind would you like me to follow up with you next month? And just to let you know what kind of specials and challenge groups we have going on. And usually they say, yeah, that would be awesome. And then I'd highlight them in yellow and they move to my next month's list. So that was my highlighting system that I used. Let me share my screen with you really quick and show you what I'm doing now. You see my notes. Okay, so this is what I currently have. This is airtable.com. I'll put the link below. And these are my people that I'm talking to. And I have last contact date, notes, fitness level, whether they are interested in being a coach or a customer, performance line, email, phone number, recommendation, Shakeology flavor. I have all these different things. New customers go here once they sign up, and new coaches go here once they sign up. So I'm gonna, it's kind of a hard thing to share because I don't want to share people's personal information with you, with the world, but that's kind of how I set mine up. So I recommend checking out Airtable. It's really fantastic. They have so many different options as far as organization for email, social media, so many options you can look into there. Like I said, Streak is also a very popular one. What is happening? We're almost done. So really the point of today's training is I want to make sure your expectations are appropriate for your conversations how many times you should follow up with someone, and that you have some sort of system in play today to track your conversations. And make sure that you're following up with people. So next, how many times do you think that you should follow up with somebody before you can give up on them? Most people would say, okay, maybe once or twice. Studies have shown that it takes 7 to 9 touch points, between 7 to 9 follow-ups for someone to make a decision. And that's not just with us, that's with buying a pair of shoes that they really like. Any kind of like bigger decisions, it usually takes that many exposures or opportunities for them to make a purchase before they decide to. So going into coaching, do not expect people to jump on board right away, because it's just not realistic. And some of you, it may have taken me or your coach several times of following up with you for you to finally make that decision. So don't expect other people to be all about it right away, because it takes time for them to see the value and understand. And it's your job to follow up with them. There's a really phenomenal book called Get Over Your Damn Self. I've referenced it a couple of different times in this training. And I would highly recommend you getting that and reading through it. It's all about network marketing, the struggles we face, and the strategies to be successful. And she's got fantastic advice in there on how to follow up with someone. So you always want to create an opportunity to follow up. So in our team, in our business, and what we do, it's really awesome because we always monthly have a new group starting, right? So what a great way to follow up with someone. A great reason. Hey, just wanted to let you know about this opportunity. Hey, just wanted to let you know about this sale. Just want to let you know about this promotion. Just wanted to let you know about this coach info group that we have starting. And I think you'd be a fantastic coach. It'd be a great way for you to pay for your challenge pack, because I know that you're really interested, but money's tight. Would you like to be added to my coach info group? You know, there's always an opportunity for something more, and those opportunities create a reason for you to follow up with the person. And it's not in your interest for you to follow up. Like, you have to think of it, it's in their best interest, because it's a new opportunity for them to change their life. That's why you're following up, because you actually care. You're not following up because you're wanting to be annoying. You're following up because you actually care. And once you get to that 7th time of being ghosted, then you can say, hey, Denise, I really don't want to be that annoying person that everyone dreads getting messages from. So I'm just letting you know this is the last time I'm going to follow up with you. I know that life's been busy, or I know that life is crazy, but I just want to give you one last chance, because I know that this could be life-changing for you. I know you were interested before. I have my next group starting at this day. Please just let me know. If you're not interested, that's totally fine. I'd like to take you off my radar, though, so I'm not annoying. Apologize in advance if these messages, if you're no longer interested, that's great. Then you start having that. And I can't tell you how many people have ghosted me 10 times. They get that message. They're like, oh my gosh, you're so not annoying me. I really appreciate you following up. It's just, this is what's going on in my life right now. And I say, that's totally fine. Thank you so much for the message. I appreciate it. They're like, but actually I need this in my life right now. And they end up becoming a customer, and some of them have become great coaches. So don't ever feel like you're annoying people by following up with them. You are the only one who's thinking about Beachbody all the time. Other people are not. And so you are continuing to remind them that you have a solution for the problem that they have in their life of being exhausted and so busy and feeling just gross and overweight, and you have a solution for them. You're just ready for the timing to be right for them, and you are not going to give up on them till they tell you to give up on them. Does that make sense? So that's kind of your mindset when you're following up with people. And then it's really one of the really neat things about owning our own business, even though we're affiliated with a $1 billion company, is that we have the opportunity to do special things for our clients and our customers. And this is something I need you to get down. Mommy's almost done. This is anyone can be a coach. Even if your kids are crazy, I need you to go inside right now with Gigi. He did not take the remote. He has nothing. I promise you're almost done. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, doing special things. So maybe, you know, how special would it be for every person that joins your team at the end of the month, you take a minute to write them a handwritten card and a thank you note. And maybe you throw in a pack of Energize or a Beach Bar or a special pack of Shakeology just as a thank you. And those things go so far. And I haven't done that the majority of my business. That's something that I'm starting to integrate now. But I'm thinking for myself how special I feel, and people do that for me. And so I want to encourage you to keep those little ideas. What kind of coach do you want to be? What kind of impact do you want to have? Keep that in your mind and own that you are an independent business owner. What kind of business do you want to run? What kind of coach do you want to be? What kind of things do you want to do? And if you start integrating them now when you are smaller, then it's going to really set a very strong foundation for you moving forward. And the coaches that you bring on and help and inspire, they're going to say, you know what, that meant so much to me. I want to do that to my people as well. And it just creates this amazing ripple effect. So those are just some ideas. But recap on conversations, tracking, follow-up, all very, very important and literally vital to your business. Follow-ups are really where the majority of my new people come from every month. It's not necessarily from new people. So make sure you're doing those follow-ups. Make sure you're tracking your conversations, and you will be successful in this business. So go work on your 10 and play. And I want to challenge you right now to go invite 5 people to our next challenge group right now. Go do it. Okay, have a great day.